mid lane tower, you immediately get access to the map, and it's this composition that can snowball very, very effectively off of these early pickups with the tower gold. So I'm expecting SK, but I'm not really sure there's much they can do about it. There's a big wave there. Now Markoon starting to walk out.
All right, Odo maybe the first one to arrive. Markoon does get bopped and uses the scuttle crab to get to a little bit of safety. Back up finally from Sertuss, and it's Exile that get first blood, punishing Markoon. A hop, a skip, a jump over the wall, and Sertuss gets one back for SK. Interrupted on the retreat, and he's low on mana. Limit will be able to arrive to the fray as well, but not in time to save Peach. Sertuss will be forced to flash finally over the wall, being chased down by Odo, who hops and uses those boomerangs to get the hyper, and a 2-for-2 early on.
The thing is though, Markoon was still getting a lot of the experience. Kind of helps out Excel in a way, so...
He ended up with the 2 kills secured. We're back into fighting. Irrelevant's going to use the slice and dice to get to safety. Markoon's trying to help out as Odoamne hops over the head of the crocodile. That's another kill secured for Excel. Markoon flashes forward to get another in reply. Odo's on the hunt. He's got 2 under his belt, and with blue and red buff on his champion, that will be an easy one to secure it. 3-0. Jump onto.
Yeah, Doss has been spotted though by Limit, so they're well aware that SK are sitting in this brush.
Ooh, Markoon Hex flashes over the wall. Limit and Peach step forward. That Glacial Prism will not lock anybody down. Keeper's Verdict sends only Limit away. Kill secured by XL. They managed to punish. Much more difficult for XL. That 13 or 1400 gold lead. It's already a great start. That's the stun secured onto Odo. Mega Gnar's just about to time. He uses the ultimate, flashes and throws out the boomerang. Peach will arrive to the fight momentarily. That's a flash over the wall for Doss. Commits the bop on the head and kill secured by Irrelevant. Managing to Markoon coming into this potential top lane. Hex flashes over the wall. The ultimate is available. Where does the Verdict get fired? Odo being run down, and we'll use that now by a couple extra seconds. Teleports committed from both sides. Peach now joins the fight. And will they be able to pick up Abba? No vision. I think they don't actually know he's there. Abba's going to step into the bush, and Markoon gets shot in the face with that accelerated shock blast. Peach commits forward with the assault. Dredge line from Doss manages to buy some time. And with that prison going just a little wide, Markoon survives. Irrelevant's TP in once again behind the teams. Mega Inferno Bomb tagging up Peach. Now it's Irrelevant fighting 2 as Peach is taken down by Sertuss. Looking to hop forward with that rocket jump. Abba's on 200, but they can't get the range. They can't get close enough. The bomb does it. Another for Sertuss, and SK take control.
In their last series, SK...
He went back to spend 5k, got himself the Kraken Slayer. Got himself a big damage boost, and Doss looking to Hex flash over the wall. Markoon's got his own flash available, and the ultimate starts to wind up the Poppy Copter and doesn't fire it yet. Tower secured the moment it falls. Markoon's over and stuns up Peach right into the wall. Another kill secured from Sertuss, and he's going to use that rocket jump, going all the way forward. The engage from the Killer Instinct, and Patrik will get the shutdown, find himself the kill. Doss needs backup, Doss needs help. Exakick's trying to use the satchel in. Keeper's Verdict will kick away Patrik for now, and a 3-on-1. Abbedagge fires back with a shock blast. Another flash over the wall. Exakick gets another. Now the bouncing bomb goes over Patrik's head, and he's going to be able to shut down Exakick. 7 kills to 10. Nearly 1,000 gold separating the teams. A little bit more time before his ultimate is available, as does Markoon. SK committed, 5 members inside the pit. Odo's coming from the top lane, and it's looking to turn, looking to burn, and that's a dead Braum in the river. Prison will catch Irrelevant for now. He's jumping onto Patrik. The Mega Inferno Bomb doesn't really do a lot. It forces XL to split up. Dredge line connects onto the mid laner. Pop backwards with the satchel. Where's the damage follow-up? It takes time. They need the space. Bouncing bomb will just force them back again.
We're going to be looking to see who can come out on top. And in the grand scheme of things, you're actually XL moving over towards the dragon when SK weren't ready for it.
I mean, XL in there very early. Keeper's Verdict will kick 2 away. Back up from SK, slowly moving it. Peach has still got the smite available. And in the smite fight, it's picked up by SK. XL are locked behind the wall, and they get themselves a kill to boot. But that was close. That was a low dragon. And ultimately, Markoon's ulti.
And it's going to be a case of now what do SK want to set the focus on? And it's Baron at the 20-minute mark.
I did not actually think they were going to try it, and I was wrong. SK are inside the pit. All 5 members committed the teleports as well. Limit and Abbedagge as well as Peach are here for now. 2,000 hit points. It's low. 17 under the tower. It's secured already. But smite down, but that will be at the cost of Doss's life. SK just completely burned down the objective. stunning me, confusing me entirely, and they get out. I mean, they just know how quickly to burn it down. Unfortunately, didn't retreat quickly enough. Peach will throw the ultimate out and catch another kill. That's 2 Barons removed. The engage from the Killer Instinct is there. Sertuss jumped on hammer form from Abbedagge. 22 kills in 21 minutes. 3 of those Barons have been removed. So yes, you've got the gold. Now you don't gotta have that. Sertuss will at least reply. Use that E to take down this mid inner turret. It's 1-for-1. Sertuss should be able to escape with his life. The rest of SK committing onto the 2 members of XL. Depth charge thrown out. Odoamne pulled back. Gnar is primed and up. Here comes Patrik with the Killer Instinct, but it's too little. It's a little too late. Sertuss is now fighting himself. 2 members of XL. The towers bring pressure. Then the inhibitor in the bottom lane, and that's going to be a dead Sertuss, dead mid laner at the cost of potentially this inhibitor. Recalls are now coming in, and SK will give up that mid laner for the objectives and for that bottom lane push.
And you're more than happy as that if you're SK, so you get kill for kill, but also the TP is up for your guy. Trace, you got the Ziggs already up here, whereas XL are only just coming out of base to try and scramble for it. So trying to see if they can pick up this tower, which looks like they might be able to do.
Satchel charge, I think, a little bit early. Peach still needs about 30 seconds for his ulti. Braum throws that down. Tower finally taken. Limit by some time going. Golden and Sertuss is incredibly low. Odoamne's not committed to the teleport. He's still pushing in that bottom lane. And the rest of SK now starting. The only thing they have to be concerned about is this bottom lane. Those supers are going to be met by Odo. He's in Gnar now, a little bit tired. Going to be not that full power for the fight. Limit is the first target, and Relevance already joining from behind. But the damage is onto Markoon. He's the first victim, followed up by Limit. Odoamne finally joins in. SK on retreat. Exakick is low, and Sertuss is forced away. All of a sudden, there's a fight on 2 fronts. DOS will get run down by Odoamne, who's charging up that Gnar.
Throwing down the ultimate, following up an Exakick, and you will 3-quarter help Patrik and make him out of the entire fight. But instead, they try to get onto Limit, who's too tanky. Now SK trying to look for the steal. I don't think they have anything.
I don't think so either. Exakick's got no ultimate available. Going to be very risky if he tries to use that Q. And XL
playing this slow, playing this calculated, and SK, they're struggling.
And remember, if anybody is low enough for the execution, the engage power from Patrik is huge. Mega Inferno Bomb tags up at least Patrik. DOS buys some time. Irrelevant had a long-range TP. Flushes into the fight, trying to stay alive long enough. DOS's Dreadline won't find anything, and Odo gets a gigantic shield. It's the first kill of the fight will be Irrelevant. All of XL beaten and bruised, but they're backing away, and they survive.
And they should be able to move over towards the Dragon as well. That's just spawned. SK, and then as well, Sertuss just can't get through this front line alone. The members are just too tanky.
Because indeed, and as Peach caught out, ultimate is still on cooldown. A number of members trying to force him out. Finally, they find the kill. Still down 2 inhibitors. It's a 48-second death timer. And Baron alive, and they are nearby. Abbedagge is starting to back. May need to use that teleport. Markoon's caught out by a Braum ulti. Forced to flash to safety. Patrik's Killer Instinct forward, and Limit trying to buy some time. Look at the burst damage onto Sertuss. Melee range with the Kaisa, he gets punished for it. Bring the hammer down from Abbedagge. 2 quick kills, and that might be game number 1 in the bag. SK are running for their lives. Exakick, DOS, and Irrelevant need to do something magical as the super minions are pouring into the base. Keep an eye on that poke damage. Keep an eye on those shock blasts. Irrelevant is pinned against the wall and taken out once again. Mega Inferno Bomb buys a couple of seconds of time, but it's 2 members against 5. The minion towers are dropping. The towers are falling. And XL need a little bit more time. Without those minions in the base, the armor is boosted, of course, on that tower. So a couple seconds more. 8 for Markoon. He's got the Keeper's Verdict. I don't think there's enough time. Nexus turret falls. The Nexus is being burnt down and focused. It's finally over. XL win game 1.
In what was a slaughter of an early game. Haymakers left and right. It looked like SK had just managed to squirm their way out ahead.